Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. Okay. Let's try this again. Alright then. Hey folks, BlackCross here, and welcome to Final Fantasy, where today is not only going to be my first official stream, but it also marks the 30th anniversary of Final Fantasy. Now, some people who probably either caught it earlier on stream, I'm not sure, but we had a little bit of technical difficulty, being that of number one, for some reason whenever I'm recording the game, did not show up on my actual TV. So I'm right now playing it through the PlayStation 2 and watching the screen from my computer. So there's going to be a little bit of a few second delay between me and what's going on right now. So if you're wondering what's going on, that's what's going on. There's a 10-second delay that shows up on my computer compared to what would show up on my actual console. But for some reason my TV isn't able to show picture. I don't know what's going on. I'll figure that out eventually. But for the time being right now, let's go ahead and get started with the game. Also, at the second time too, for some reason, the internet connection went down for a few minutes. So, I don't know why, I don't know what's going on, but hopefully everything's fixed. I hope. We'll find out once we get to that point. Also too, let me know in the comments if you like the whole setup here, you know, because whenever I did my first official test stream, it didn't really show it. I never really had it all set up like this. But then I kind of fooled around with the system and everything like that, and I was like, oh, I like this better, actually. I like this a lot. So, hopefully this looks good to you guys. I hope so. It's hard to believe that Final Fantasy is 30 years old. I mean, here's the thing, I was born in 1989, so this came out like, let's see, the America release came out in 89, so technically, by the time it gets to be my 30th birthday, this too, the America version will be 30th anniversary as well. Record, I'm playing the PS1 version and not the NES version, but that's beside the point. The point is, we get to admire the pretty upscaling from the NES. But, either way. Pretty crystal. Final Fantasy. I doubt you can hear it, but we have guests in the house, and Daniel Mar is entertaining them as we speak. So yeah. So let's try this again. We're gonna play it on normal mode, so alright then. Now it's time to pick classes as well as pick characters. So now let's see, what do I want to go with? Let's see, we have the warrior, the thief, the red mage, the monk, the white mage, and the black mage. So let's see. I think the first character I'm going to make into a warrior. Like I said, there's a 10-second delay, so let's see. I'm kind of curious. I don't think it's going to fit the whole name, so let's go with Cross. There we go. That's the first thing. Now then for the thief. Or do I want to pick a different one? I mean, technically the red mage can do both white and black magic. The only problem is, can it do all white magic, like heal and everything like that? Or is it certain white magic? Dabs in both white and black magic. Also a decent fighter. See, the thing is, I would want to have both a white and a black mage, because not only am I going to have powerful attack magic, but I also have powerful healing magic to help me out, so... I think I'll go with the red mage. What do I want to name that one? I'm gonna keep a black mage, obviously, but I don't know what I want to replace the white mage with. If I want to, anyway. The red mage... I think I'm gonna name that one, after one of my friends. So if you're watching this, guess what? Your name's gonna be showing up on stream, so... We're gonna name you Holly. Let's see, where is the L at? Oh, right there. Makes sense. I mean, in all honesty, I think it'd be a good idea to have you called as a red mage. Just saying, but aside the point. Now then, I suppose I'm just gonna go ahead and replace the white mage with a let's see, strong in both body and mind, fights best unarmed. I mean, at least this way I wouldn't have to worry about buying him a weapon, because he's best stronger barefistedly. We'll just get a monk. We'll name you... Bare Fist. Who would be best at bare fisting? It's Brawl. Good fight. Boy, I'm actually a hard time thinking of who I know that would be good at fighting. No, hold on a second. Holly's a better fighter, technically, so we'll rename this one someone else. You know what? A friend of mine told me that he has a red mage. I think he said he had a red mage in Final Fantasy XIV. So, Tyler, your name shall be on here. Record, I gotta backspace it. How do I backspace? Oh, a circle. Like I said, I'm sorry if I'm a little bit delayed on this one, but that's beside the point. Better check and see how to spell his name. I keep forgetting how to spell Tyler. Yeah, I know, you can say whatever you want, guys. I know, I'm dumb right now. Let's see, Tyler, where are you at, Tyler? I know I've got your number. Thought I had his number on here. It's Tylor. I hope I'm right. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. In fact, for anyone who's named Tyler, I do apologize if I spelled it wrong. But I want to say that's how you spell it. I mean, I would put your other name, but Gothbat, it's a little bit long for a name. Especially considering what age this is. So I don't see it fitting onto the name category. Tyler. Like I said, I hope I'm right. Again, I do apologize. Yeah, hey, that's not what I want. At least we now know how many letters it can fit. At this point, I'm just wasting time and being an idiot. Like I said, I forgot how to spell the names. Okay, now back to where we were. Holly, we're gonna make you into a monk. Like I said, you're a better fighter. Or at least I think you are. If I remember correctly, you've had stories where you win to like competitions and stuff, so... That and you work at a prison. I mean, no offense, you work at a prison. So I think you being a monk would probably best suit you. Okay, and we're gonna keep the Black Mage, and we're gonna name it after my best friend, TJ. So guess what, TJ? Both you and Holly are now on stream, as well as Tyler. So hello, guys. Okay, I think we're done. Cross, Tyler, Holly, TJ. Yep, we're done. Process with this party assignment? Yes. Help to pick... Okay. Like I said, it's gonna be weird because I'm seeing it like 5 seconds after it's already happening, so it's gonna be like I'm not used to seeing this delay. So it's gonna be hard for me at first to comprehend what I'm going through right now. Arkeen is searching for the Light Warriors. Wait, can you be? Please, go see His Majesty at once. We shall. Travelers, is it true that you are the Crystal Bearers? Yes, apparently so. A prophecy says, when darkness fails the world, 4 warriors of light shall come. But, Your Majesty, we have no proof that these 4 are the true light warriors. Surely it is not coincidence that 4 warriors bearing crystals have appeared now. Brave ones, I need your help. Please, rescue my daughter, Sarah. Garland, once a knight in His Majesty's service, has abducted Princess Sarah. We have learned that he is in the Temple of Chaos, north of Cornelia. I think that's Cornelia. I want to say it is. We attempted to rescue the princess, but His Majesty far surpassed us. Perhaps you wish to cross the northern Starlet, the bridge that once spanned it. It was lost long ago. If you bring my daughter back safely, I will build a new bridge. I am counting on you. Okay. Like I said, it's going to be weird considering the fact that technically I'm seeing this like 5 or 10 seconds after it actually happens, so there will be a delay. I do apologize. But the good thing is that technically this isn't like... not like Final Fantasy IV or Final Fantasy V. Basically, it's not like any of the Final Fantasy later on, where it has like an active bar type thing. It's basically... whatever turn comes up, that's the person's turn. There's nothing going on afterwards. So that's a good thing. I don't have to worry about that. Let's see, what magic do I have? No? Okay, I have no magic. I don't have any magic? Okay, I'm confused. Okay, I have nothing. I'm gonna need something. Okay. Let's head back to town and see if we can't acquire some equipment. Oh, shit. Do I have any items, maybe? I have nothing. I mean, I can see what I can do, but I doubt it'll do anything. I mean, I can do 8 points of damage at most, but even still, that's not good. Oh boy. Tyler! Sorry bud! I actually thought I had something. At least some basic stuff. Okay, you know what? We're gonna flee. Oy. Okay. Oh wait, I see a shield shop. Ah, shit. It's doing it again. Okay, surely to goodness. There has to be something... My phone's ringing. Well, it's not ringing, but I'm fixing to receive a message. Brandon, your jokes. Okay. Oh, wait, what if I walk into the town themselves? Oh my gosh. I feel literally stupid. Okay, well, we gotta figure it out now. Okay, I have 400 gil. I have to since one of my characters died. Feel kinda bad. Sorry, Tyler. Didn't mean to kill you. Gosh. Okay, well... Okay, this is how I save the game. Need to make an memory card anyway. Okay, so, now I gotta find a shop. And since I have money, I need to buy equipment. Also, I need to buy spells, too. I think that's the spell shop, but we'll get the swords first. We'll give that to the red mage. That one we will give... No. TJ, we're gonna give you a knife. We're gonna give the nunchuck to Holly. Then... I think we'll give me the hammer. There we go. Okay. Why are you not alive? You are very much dead still. I figured going to an inn would help you revive, Tyler. Something's wrong. I'm gonna have to get a phoenix down, aren't I? That's unfortunate. Let's see. I think for now... Oh, no, no, no! There we go. Okay, that's obviously an armor shop. Would have preferred it to be in the same location as a weapon shop, but oh well, whatever. But for right now, we definitely need to revive Tyler. Oh gosh, it takes that much just to learn? Damn. Though I still need to find... Let's see here. Okay. We're gonna give TJ the ability to learn fire. Okay. We're a little bit low on cash right now, but we'll rebuild it up once we get into fighting. If there are no more interruptions, that is. Up. Excuse me. Please tell me that's an item shop. No, but that one should be down there, judging by the sign. Not what I wanted. Okay, I do not have a phoenix down. How do I revive people anyway? Memo, maybe that can help me. Oh, that ain't it. I have no idea how to revive people. Did that explain anything? Oh gosh, I need to figure out how to revive. There's gotta be some way. Like, seriously, I thought that... Then again, what am I talking about? I don't know what I'm doing! Okay? I don't mean to kill people! Okay, we're back to where we were. Come on. Okay, there's gotta be a way. Unless that's a way. Oh, okay, this is going into the old logic of being able to revive through churches. Okay. Now I know. Again, sorry Tyler, didn't mean to get you killed. Okay. Okay. Now let's take a look at him and see how fully revived he is. By one. No good! Actually, let me take a look at something real quickly. Well, I wasted all of my curing spells, unfortunately. But now we have weapons. We probably might want to farm some cash to where I can get some better armor. That way I can at least do some decent damage. And at least level up a bit. But mostly the first part is to get some decent armor. Much better! Gosh! And we got 12 guild. Now I'm just curious. No, they don't. They do not revive their MP. Probably a good idea to buy some potions later on. Whoa! That's a lot of guild. Okay, I think it's probably a good idea to farm enemies here. But definitely keep an eye on my HP. If it gets too low, probably a good idea to go ahead and just fill my, go into an inn. Just continuously. Until I get enough gil to where I can purchase potions. Because the fact that I'm dying this quickly is probably a good sign to be extremely careful. Think of it, how much experience do I need in order to level up? I mean, it's gotta be a lot, considering this came out, I think the first one, of course, came out 30 years ago, obviously. So gaining experience was like, freaking stupid. But this is the PS1 version, so I imagine there's been some changes. I just realized that I was on the verge of death there. I wish MP was restored. It is not. Why is it not? My main character is going to die. Okay. That is scary. How many guild? 157. Like I said, it's probably a good idea to go ahead and go into an inn every single time I want to, like, you know, be able to restore my allies and stuff. It's only 30 guild per night. Meanwhile, we shall save. Can't believe it took me nearly almost 20-30 minutes in order to figure out how to get my equipment and everything. But at least now I've got my equipment. Like I said, I will figure out what's going on with the TV thing and everything like that. It's just for the time being right now, there is going to be a major delay and a very slow progression, in which case I do apologize. No, stats. Because like I said, I have to wait until I see the response to where I know what I'm doing. Next level. Ooh, okay. That's good to know. Also, too, we should probably go ahead and shop at the potion shop and see how much it takes just to get a potion. I mean, not to say that we need it desperately, but I would like to know how expensive. I think we're better off grinding. I mean, I can definitely see why people don't go back and play through the first one, considering the fact that technically it is the first one, so therefore it is a rough draft of what became the series later on. You know, whereas, because, I mean, originally, Final Fantasy was created to just basically represent the RPG board game known as Dungeons & Dragons, you know? So therefore, by definition, it was supposed to be, like, dungeon... I think the original plan was supposed to be Dungeon Fantasy, I believe. I may be wrong on that assumption, but I think it was supposed to be Dungeon Fantasy when it was first developed. And then later on it decided to change into Final Fantasy. Who's texting? Unknown number. Yes! Yay! Hopefully everybody else leveled up too! Yay! TJ leveled up as well! And Tyler, okay, we all leveled up. Good! Congratulations! We've achieved level 2! Oh gosh. That took forever. But anyway, back to what I was saying beforehand. This was supposed to be like a representation of Dungeons and Dragons. You know, where you basically custom build a character, basically their backstory and stuff like that. And you basically start off, according to what most people start off with, you start off with absolutely nothing. But by absolutely nothing, they mean absolutely nothing. No magic, no weapon, no armor, no nothing. So it's like, I'm not doing any damage, I realized. And I'm close to death again. Ooh, everyone now had 3 MP. So that's good to know. I think I'm good for the time being right now. Oh, okay, so the higher level I go, the more chances... Oh, okay, I can cast more when I level up. Okay. Ouch. Wait, everyone's just attacking me, aren't they? I know this is probably the boring part of the Let's Play and everything like that, and I do apologize. I will try to keep up with commentary as I can. But in all honesty, I've just wanted to play this for so long. Mostly because I've always had a fascination between the earlier stages of video games, such as like Final Fantasy and stuff like that, you know, the retro style itself. I've always had a fascination with it. You know, it's like, how did it start off, and then where did we get to be now? That fascination still lingers to today. You know, it's like, wow, we started off really rough, but we got a very great franchise to a certain extent, of course. You know, a lot of people have nitpicks and stuff like that. So, like, what they think or define to be the best Final Fantasy, according to some people, that best Final Fantasy game would be between 7 and 6. I have not played 6, but like I said, once we get to 6, I'll finally have played Final Fantasy 6. I think I'll wait until I get to be like level 3 before I go back to the end. That way I have a good amount of HP. And I don't have to worry about running out of gil. Which means thankfully it's only 30 gil just to go into a inn. So that's not too expensive, thankfully for me. I can handle 30 gil. That's no problem. Especially since my characters are not dying as badly. Should be needing one more fight before I The hell? Okay, I'm still gonna go for level 3. 127? Holy shit. That is insane! That means that I have to battle, like... Well, how many do I have to battle after this one? That's still a lot. That's insane. Let me go ahead and calculate that. Okay, so that's 6 experience. So 6 divided by 127. Nope. 127 divided by I would need to battle at least 18 more fights before I even level up. But hey, that's a lot of guild. I'll at least get better armor. That much I can say. And maybe by the time I get more guild, I'll actually be able to get more spells. But I want to pick the spells that I need. Because I know for TJ, I'm going to basically keep the basic spells, obviously. I'm going to be keeping Fire, Thunder, and stuff like that. But then the Red Mage, I don't know if I want to equip him with any Black Mage or not. I definitely want him to have Cure, basically any healing spells, because he's going to be my main healer. But because he's Red Mage, that means he can learn any ability. I think that's how it works, doesn't it? I want to say that's how it works, technically. I may be completely wrong, and I may be completely stupid about that, but I believe that the assumption is that technically he is a Red Mage, which means he is balanced all around. Meaning he can do spells, he can do healing, he can do attacks, so on and so forth. Seeing TJ the way he looks right now, probably a good idea to go ahead and, Tyler, you can do one more healing. I know you can. There you go, TJ. Healthy as a horse. I know a lot of you guys are probably going to be like, well, why are you not using Black Magic at all? The fact that I'm not regaining MP kind of implements the case that I need to use it wisely. I say if I start to look bad, then I'll go ahead and I'll just go ahead and to an end. I'm starting to look bad. Oh gosh. Please guys, kill them all. I'm on the verge of death. Oh boy. Okay, I've got 391. That's good, actually. That's a pretty good amount, actually. I like that. I like that a lot. I like it, I like it, I like. I like what I see. Excuse me. Let's go ahead and teach TJ Thunder. And then maybe... I don't know yet. It may be too soon to get higher armor. Tyler, since you can learn, use other abilities, let's give you sleep. I mean, it just makes sense, you know? That way you can put them to sleep. How about to say, could you move, please? Okay. Oh, okay, that does... Problem is, I can't use it. Raise the defense by 8 points. Okay, so I can do some stuff, but I can't do all stuff. For the time being right now, we won't worry about any extra stuff. If we find any better healing stuff, I may go ahead and do that, but for the time being right now, I don't think I need it. But I think I might want to have a better chance of endurance. In this case, armor. Okay, so both me and Tyler can wear it, meanwhile Holly can wear the leather armor. Defense... There we go. Now we have a better chance of being able to do some major hits. Although I do need to get some more gil now. That's the only problem. But that's okay. At least now we have a better chance of being able to last in battle a little bit longer. That's the one good thing, is the fact that now we can actually do some decent damage. Well, not so much decent damage. I mean, we can endure a lot of damage. We can endure a lot of hits. I really don't want to go any further up, but I kind of need to... Yeah, there we go. Maybe now we can actually get some more hits out there. I missed? How could you miss? I'm only receiving 1 point damage. Oh, that is so good to know. Oh yeah, I might want to get better armor. If only TJ could wear better armor. That would help him out tremendously. Considering the fact that me and Tyler are only receiving 1 point of damage, which is very significantly helpful. So it's unfortunate that we're not doing anything. $18, there we go. That's a little bit better. Yeah, better, and now we're back to our normal states. But come on, we need some better enemies, or at least some better experience. Really hate to venture any forward, but seeing as how we're doing pretty good as of right now, I think we can handle it just fine. Worst case scenario, I can always retreat back. They get like below 50% of what they should have. Like, if any of them reach below 20, no, better go for below 30. So in other words, TJ, if you go below 30, I might want to retreat back to save your ass. but I think we'll be okay, as long as we don't encounter any powerful enemies that can just one-shot kill us all. That must be the place where I need to save Sarah. But I still... Ooh, crazy horses! Hey there, it's time to heal somebody! Thankfully it does 1 point of damage to me, but not so much to everybody else! Oh, poor Holly. That's a little better experience, but still, that hurts! I think we're better off over here. We're safer. By safer, I mean safer, not still having to deal with the same type of enemies. Okay, everyone leveled up to 3. That's good. Ooh, boy. I think now's a good time to just kind of retreat backwards a bit until we get a little bit safer. I think that's the safer area. At least that way we do, even though we deal with wolves, I think the wolves are a little bit better upgrade than what we had to do with just a few seconds ago. There now, you can last a little bit longer now. $290 that's not too awful bad. Do need to be careful from here. And thankfully, TJ can handle a little bit of damage to the goblins. It's those crazy horses that has me a little scared. Because they apparently do a lot more damage. And they take a lot more hits. So, yeah, probably a good idea to at least grind a bit. Even though I should actually fight some stronger enemies to where I can get a little bit more experience. Still though, it's a little bit on the, I don't want to die. Okay, as long as I can keep encountering goblins, I think I'm okay. Holly? Why'd you take that much damage earlier? Like 7 points of damage, that's a lot. It may not be a lot, but it is enough for me to panic over. Until we get to like HP 100 or something, I'm going to be a little bit of a panic spree. Skeletons, I don't know if I'm okay. I'm fine. Maybe I need to be a little bit more, Okay, that's unfair. Those skeletons don't give up that much experience, yet they can deal a little bit more damage than what I'm able to handle. No thank you. Probably be a good idea to retreat back to the end, and then, hopefully, heal myself, and then, yeah. Ooh, that's rough. If I can keep encountering goblins for a while until I get to the end, I think I'll be alright. It's just right now, I'm not doing any better. I mean, I'm able to get to the castle just fine, and I have weapons. That's the nice thing. I have weapons. But in terms of making it inside the castle and standing a better chance to fight Garland, I sincerely doubt it. Because, I mean, I have no doubt in my mind I'm going to be fighting him. That's going to be obvious. I'm going to be fighting him. But, yeah. Do you think I'm going to have a chance of being able to get through him? Once I finally do get there? I sincerely doubt it. I sincerely doubt that I'm going to survive. TJ, we're gonna use your magic. That does a little bit more damage. But like I said, because of the fact that we can only use it that many number of times, it's probably a good idea to not be wasteful. Like, you know, keep your best stuff for last until you absolutely have to. $400 guild. I think we can go ahead and get Holly a better armor set. Like I said, it's unfortunate that TJ doesn't get anything better than what he's got currently right now, but considering the fact what all we have, I think that's fair enough. Although, can he use a rapier? We'll go to the weapon shop and see what TJ can use, because I forgot now. It's like, I looked at the weapons and I was like, these are the default weapons that everyone's going to use. And then I'm like, wait a second. Okay, the staff is actually increased. We're gonna give TJ the staff. Seems how it actually increases his attack. Uh-oh, it's doing it again. What the hell is wrong with this thing, anyway? I'm very sorry if this continues to happen. I really am. I don't even know what's going on right now. Because it's funny too, I'm playing a lower quality game technically, you know, I'm playing the PlayStation 1 versus playing a PlayStation 3 game. So I don't understand why it keeps doing that. Either that or is the internet company screwing with me? I don't know. But whatever the reason is, I do not approve of this method. Whatever they're doing is starting to kind of get irritating with me. I didn't get charter for nothing, you know? I got it because I wanted to have better internet. And I technically have better internet, you know? I'm able to watch YouTube videos without any buffering. I'm able to actually do somewhat of streaming. Except I'm going in and out today. So I don't know what's going on. It's like even whenever I was recording with the Elgato, it never dropped. Not once did it drop, but unfortunately it did lag, but it never dropped. Yet this time, however, it is dropping. That's what doesn't make sense for me. And I hate the fact that I'm reducing the quality every single time. Ew. Oh well, whatever. It's funny too, I mentioned it to one other person that I know of. His name is Cheap Tar Bill. If you don't know who he is, check out his channel. Cheap Tar Bill, he's doing live streaming right now as well, so congratulations to you, bud. I hope everything's working out for you. Better than me, I'm hoping. But for some reason, I don't know what it is, but he was telling me earlier that he was trying to get the quality of the video to look better. And I can understand why he would want that to be the case. I understand why he wants this to be better and everything, and that's completely understandable. But sometimes when you can't do nothing about it, and you try everything you can in order to make the video better, yet there's nothing you can do, the best thing you can do is not worry about it, because what you can do on your end is all you can do. So, right now, if the quality looks worse than what it did before, I do apologize. But that's only because of the fact that I don't know what's going on with the internet connection. It's kind of bothering me what it is right now. Then it could be because of the fact that I have both this thing recorded and I've got Twitch to where I can watch for comments and stuff. But that's just how I've got it all set up. Again, I'm not sure what's going on. I'm hoping that someday later on I can get it to improve. But who knows? Who knows what happens. I mean, I did a live stream because I want to do live streaming, you know? That and I want to do longer recordings. I don't want to just record for like 30 minutes at a time. I want to do 2 hours. I want to do 3 hours. Hell, I like to do 5 hours if I can. Just not able to right now. But we'll see how this goes. Those of you who are probably watching this on YouTube, you know, because you'll see it on YouTube. You'll let me know later on if it looks worse or anything like that. But in which case, I do apologize. I try to make it look as good as possible, but it's not going to happen. Not that quickly, anyway. Plus, I won't worry about it too much. I mean, hell, I'm surprised that I'm able to get this setup looking good as I do. You know, the whole borderline with the orange background, with my little character drawing down there. With a little Final Fantasy emblem on that corner right there. I mean, I'm happy with the look that I've got right now. It looks fantastic. I love it. But the quality that's showing up on Twitch right now, it doesn't look as good, unfortunately. Oh well. You do what you do. You can only do so much. Since we're doing good so far, we might as well go ahead and head into Grandall Castle. Garland Castle, Grandall. Black Widow. Damn, there used to be spiders. Just die already. Don't want to use my magic yet. Why am I missing? Finally, they're dead. Ugh. Okay, Temple of Chaos. Okay, there's zombies here. Okay, good news. They're not as strong as everything else that I have fought. I can handle this. What's in there, I wonder? Okay, there's skeletons. I can handle skeletons just fine. Oh dude, TJ, you're in rough shape right now. Okay, there's a chest. Found leather cap. Yes, I know. Can I get out? Thank you. We're gonna give that leather cap to TJ, seeing as how he... No offense, bro. You're receiving a lot of damage right now. I think that's helmet. Yeah, it is. We'll give you one boost, but you know what? That's gonna have to do for now. At least you're not down to 1 defense, you know? At least you stand a chance now. Oh, we have wolves. Okay, something ain't right. I am dying here. Oh shit. Did absolute shit. That's it, we're gonna have to flee. That was nuts. We need to get out of here now. Like, those wolves almost killed me. Giga one? So far, nothing bad. Sorry, Holly, you're gonna be behind a little bit. It just, yeah, for whatever reason or another, that hurt. That hurt. Okay, good, we're out. Now we need to go to a church, buy Polly, and we'll come back and get our revenge. Revenge our fallen ally! I'll keep missing. Do I really have a choice? No, I need to keep all my party members alive. Just wasn't expecting Holly to be the first one to die. I'm a terrible friend. Thankfully we got 400 guilds, so it's not as bad as I think it would have been, but it could have been better. Could have been prevented. Could have easily prevented that from happening. We have to end the stream a little bit sooner than I would have liked to have. Like, the original plan was to start at 9 and to go at like 12, but because of certain problems that had come up and everything like that, I'm gonna have to end it sooner. I really hate to do that too. It's like, dadgummit, I was so close to... Oh shit, I forgot about you guys. It's like, before I enter in there, I'm gonna We're gonna go do the other side now. Okay, we got a ghoul. I can handle a ghoul. Let's say, how many more hits does that thing gonna take? Also, 23 experience, damn. The door is locked with a mystic key. so we gotta find a mystic key. Okay, good. Not good. Okay, there's another room there. Another room that requires a mystic key. Pretty sure there's nothing behind there, but I want to make certain that I'm not missing an extra room. Or even a staircase for that matter. Okay, we're gonna use fire on that bitch. There it is. Because for some reason that one was not one to die. Okay, there's nothing else here. Which means there's another room we'll need to look for to see if we can't find the key. Thankfully, zombies. I can handle zombies. Bigger ones might be a little bit rough. Okay. Unfortunately for Holly, she didn't get to level up. Sorry, that would be my fault. It's not like I didn't want you to level up. I wanted you to level up this up, but unfortunately you had to die there for a little bit. Maybe we can open this door, and it might lead into a mystic key. I hope. Okay, Holly, you haven't leveled up yet. Okay. Found a potion. Found a tent. None of which is helpful. Okay. Well, either way. Holly still has not leveled up yet. How many more experience does she need before she can actually level up? Okay, so maybe about 2 more battles. Depending on the enemy placement, of course. I'm gonna assume that there aren't anything else. There isn't anything else in this level. And we still need to find the mystic key to open one of those 2 doors. Or both of them. Maybe I get to keep on to that key and open both of those doors. That'd be nice. Kind of surprised enemies have not dropped any items for me. I really would like some items. Yes, she finally leveled up. Congratulations, Holly, you leveled up to level 4 now. We're even. Nicely done, TJ. That was super effective right there. So I guess the only room we gotta enter in is forward. At last, in exchange for the princess's life, all of Cornelia and his riches will be mine. Oh, that's Randall. I thought that was someone else. My bad. Blasted pawns of the king, no one can stop me now. Very well. I shall take on all of you. Damn, that voice was wrong. Okay. No, I didn't want to use items. Magic. Tyler, we're gonna have you heal someone. Good, he missed. Have a chance. That's unfortunate. Actually, we better have you heal someone else. I mean, I know, TJ, you're not built for healing, but in all honesty, I want to keep everyone at least healthy. I mean, at least keep Holly healthy, okay? We want to be able to match... Ooh! Okay! 250. That's good. That's a good lot of guild.
Thank you for saving my life. I am Sarah, Princess of Corneria. Please, come to the castle with me. My father will be most grateful for your valor.
We will. Naturally. My daughter is safe. I am forever in your debt. Lorking's prophecy has proven true. You must be the light warriors of whom he spoke. So I ask you to do what only the light warriors can. Rekindle the light of the crystals. Only then will the monsters infesting the world be banished and peace finally restored. Until we have another nuclear war, but that's another game entirely. To aid your journey, I will build a bridge to the north. I'm afraid that is all I can do for you. That's fine. Excuse me. Oh. How was I supposed to know who it was?
This lute has been passed down to the princesses of Corneria for generations. Garland took it when he abducted me. Had you not come, he would surely have put it to some terrible use. Please, accept it as my gift to you. It may prove useful.
Okay, so what does the loot do? I think that's the question I'd like to know, is what does it do? What does it do indeed? Okay, men! We will rebuild the... Okay, I didn't even do anything. Damn, they work fast. Sir, it is completed, sir! The bridge is now finished, stronger than ever. Yay! Bridge is complete! I might want to take a look at my stats here. Yeah, I need to go to an inn bath. Also, too, I might want to consider, I mean, I'm not sure what else, but I think I should. I should try to look into, like, getting better at, like, summoning magic and stuff like that, but the problem is I don't know how to do that. We're gonna take a look at something. What does it mean by drop? Nah, I better not. I wonder what would happen if I purchased it again. Would that do anything? I mean, I could be completely dumb here and just say it. I have no idea what I'm doing. Actually, it's probably a good idea just to wait. Especially since I have no idea how any of this works. I mean, for all I know, it could be the same principle ideal. You know, you buy it again, it upgrades, but at the same time, I don't think that's how it works. I mean, as much as I would like to believe it would work, I don't think it works the way I think it works. I think that got me good on items. I mean, I might as well cross the bridge and see what happens, right? Who knows, maybe there's another town with better equipment on the other side. Wouldn't that be nice? Okay, so I do get on the bridge. Something happens on the bridge, doesn't it? Or maybe that happens. And so our journey ends. Or the beginning of the journey. And so their journey began, whatever the wording, as warriors of light. The four youth face a staggering mission and a stormy destiny. The four crystals they carry remain a mystery to them. Ages past, those crystals had radiance, a dazzling light. The time for heroes is at hand. Darkness must be banished with the light of peace and illuminate the world. And so the journey begins! Yay! There we go, I was about to say. You're just now dropping the title bomb here? After I fought Randall? Oh, fine. Okay. Uh-oh, wolves. Can I at least hit them? Okay, Tyler, you can do better than that. Okay, finally, we're getting somewhere. Okay, I see we need to go this way, I think. think that's just a dog. Actually, come to think of it, I actually have a map. Why am I not using it now? You thought I was kidding whenever I said I have a map. I do have the map. The official Final Fantasy map. Record, I admit, is for the NES. But there shouldn't be any that much difference. I hope. Okay, so we need to head to Matoya's Cave, I believe is what it's called. Mayota's Cave. So I assume I'm going the right direction because number 1 is the castle and town of Corneria. Number 2 is Temple of Fiends, or Tower of Chaos, if you will. We just had crossed the North Bridge, so now we need to head to Memoria's Tower. So, yeah. That answers a lot. Something tells me I'm going to be using this map a lot more often than I like to admit. Although, why do we need to head to Memoria's Cave? Why is that? I don't know why. Matoya? I believe it's Matoya. If anyone knows the proper pronunciation of that map, please let me know, because I probably have that wrong. Which I will admit that I'm wrong. There we are. Also, I've noticed it's slightly different. Wait, is that broom? Flip, flippler over flip, flip, and I have no idea what that means. I mean, we might as well go through the door, right? If this broom would let us. Oh! Ow! Oh! A wizard! The crystal eye! The crystal eye! Oh! Curses! I can't see a thing without the crystal eye! Who on earth stole it and away from me? Oh! The crystal eye! The crystal eye! Oh! Curses, I can't see. Okay, I heard ya. I heard ya. Actually, I just noticed those chests. Found an antidote. Found a potion. Found another potion. wonder what would happen if I... Okay, nothing. Okay. So we gotta look for this crystal eye, I take it? Maybe we should need to go upstairs. Wait, what? Okie dokie then. Wait a second. What about that item that I got? Okay. Alright then. So there goes that idea out the window. Ogres? Okay, that one's dead. You were looking pretty bad right there, TJ. Ooh, Nelly. Those ogres were pretty powerful. I'm gonna take a while this and say that's not the direction we need to go. And instead, we need to head to, let's see, where do we head to? We need to head to Pavoka? It says here that's the next place we should go, really. I mean, we have nowhere else to go at the moment right now. As long as I encounter stuff like this, I shouldn't have any problems. Shouldn't have any problems. That doesn't mean I won't have any problems. I shouldn't have any problems. If we can get to Pavoka and see if there's like an inn there, we'll save and then we'll end the stream there. But I'm not sure what caused the stream to kind of shut itself off all of a sudden. But whatever the case. Crazy horses! I don't know why, but this is the most relaxed I've felt in a long while. Like, even though I'm going through all these problems right now with the internet connection, getting it hooked up to the TV right and everything like that, it's honestly been like the most chillest gameplay section I think I've had. TJ! I take my eye off of you for 1 second and you're already dead! Okay, we can't take any risk anymore. We gotta go back to Corneria. Yeah, I take my eyes off of the game for like a few seconds, and then all of a sudden TJ's dead. Ugh, I'm sorry TJ, Tyler, Ollie, I've been a terrible lizard. Hopefully he's not hitting me. Neither is everybody else. Okay, time to head for a church real quickly. Okay, we're back. We're back. We're good. We're good. $1,200. That's still a good amount. I'm in good shape right now. And then we'll go ahead and save. We didn't really get far, but we did beat Grand All, so I can say that much. I can say we defeated the first boss in Final Fantasy 1. Just can't say that we got farther than that, unfortunately. Alright then. Well, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream here right now, because it's already almost 12 o'clock for me, and I told myself that I would stop at 12, because I've got stuff to do later on this evening, and I need to kind of get some sleep if I can. If I can. That doesn't mean I will, but who knows. Anyway, though, thank you so much for watching. I do apologize if this video might be a little bit in pieces, I suppose you could say. I do apologize, but for the most part, yeah, live stream is looking good right now without it dropping. I'm hoping that tomorrow I'll get everything situated and fixed. Until then, though, we're just going to have to play the pieces and see what happens. So thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. This is BlackCross signing off. Take care, guys.